Hey everybody, this is Mr. Horton with a series of video backup lessons for Studio Art 1, Studio Art 2, and film appreciation and cinematography. Verni Arts, Iona Prep. All right, hey guys, welcome to the third quarter. This is the first grade of the third quarter. This is street art stencil or graffiti art, if you want to call it that. This project is going to consist of 5 grades, and this video is going to cover the first 2. The 5 grades are source image picking, drawing your project onto a poster board, drawing in bridges, cutting out the stencil, and then the 5th one is going to be spray painting the project onto another plane of paper. Okay, so again, this video is going to cover your source image picking and the drawing down onto the poster board. So let's go to how to pick a good source image for the street art stencil. Okay guys, so here I have my source image here, which I picked this comic book cover from Secret Avengers. This is sometime around 2012. This is Captain America about to become Nova Prime. Okay, now you'll notice I picked an image that has shadow in it, stark shadow, okay? Things I am not picking. You don't want to pick for this project an already stenciled picture. You don't want to pick something that's floating, like a logo. You want something that's grounded, preferably cropped off the side, like this is cropped on the bottom and the sides, okay? You're also probably not going to want to pick something that's super realistic looking. Like, this will work if you can pick a real picture of someone, but I'll tell you right now, it's going to be harder when we get to the stenciling end, having to cut out the lines, because you're going to have to do a good degree of reduction of detail on this. Similar to how we had to do reduction of detail on the positive negative space color accent. So again, you probably want to pick like a comic book cartoon type of image, but again, you can also get away with doing like a car or a plant or a building. That would be kind of cool, but I don't want you picking stuff like logos or anything that just looks, again, too floaty and graphic based, okay? You guys are going to submit me 3 images to Classroom of what you potentially want to do. We're going to go over these in class to see which one we're going to pick, and then we'll go from there. And again, this counts as your first classwork grade. So let's go on to actually just drawing this onto the poster board. Okay, so I finished up my drawing of Captain America here. Now, a couple things. Number one, I only used a pencil on this. Do not use any form of ink on this. It has to be all pencil, because a later step in this project is we actually have to come in and erase parts of this. So you want it in pencil too. It has to be on poster board, okay? Now, you guys who picked up your supplies, I gave you 2 sheets of poster board. All right. If you didn't pick up your supplies, you have to go to CVS or Walgreens and pick up poster board or oak tag. And it's got to be at least 12 by 18. It's got to be at least somewhat big, because this won't work if it's smaller with the spray painting process later on. So again, I drew my picture and I did some bordering. Now remember, this is just going to be the stencil. So eventually when we spray this whole picture you're not going to be able to see, because it's going to be completely covered in spray. Okay, so draw your picture in, and then secondly, you'll notice that I also colored in everywhere that is shadow in the picture. I just flat colored it in. I didn't do halftones like the shadow in the helmet here, or like there's an extra tone in the gloves or arm. I didn't do that. I just did the flat black areas, and then anywhere that I knew was contained, I actually indicated it with X's. You could do that. I did it down here too, so I just didn't have to keep coloring with the pencil, but I did, go through and do most of this with the pencil line again. So this is your second grade for this, and this is your first project grade, because the source image is a classwork. This is a project grade. This is going to be due in about a week, okay, to Classroom. Good luck. If you have any questions about the assignment, email me or refer to the project on Google Classroom. See you in class.